Let's see what's on the build plate today. Look at that. What is it? With the support structures, it looks a little bit like a rocket ship of some sort, but it's not quite. Let's put it apart and have a look. Okay, so there's a tiny little piece here and this larger piece here with these little support structures just to hold that flat. I needed to keep quite decent dimensional tolerance on this. Let's just snap that off. There we go. This looks like actually a really good print. Yeah, it's actually pretty decent. Let's get this cleaned up and see what else we need to do to it. That's going to require a little bit more force. There we go. And you'll see what that's for in a moment. This looks a little bit, no, it's actually fine. Okay, let's get this off. And let's clean up and come back and have a look. So here's the original component that I made, I don't know, 6 months ago. It's a pen holder for a Brothers Scan and Cut kind of cutting machine. And I pulled a standard design off Thingiverse, and I was always worried about this. It has a little recess for a nut, and there was a little bit of a cover on this side. And I'd been worried that the nut would just pull through, which it eventually did, not surprisingly. I tried to modify the 3D kind of mesh file off Thingiverse, but that's always difficult, as you know. And so I just rebuilt the model and put a little bit of a boss there as kind of reinforcement. So this is the modified design with a boss that should hopefully provide the required reinforcement. And this is just a little thumb screw that will go on top of this. Okay, this may require a little bit of coercion to go in, but I think you get the general idea. Okay, so let's cure it and get it set up. I'm just going to add a tiny drop of super glue. You could also do this with resin, which I have done in the past. And let's see how this works. When you do it with resin, you then need to obviously cure it with this component in it. Let me just give this a little bit of a tap with a hammer. There we go. And there we have a thumb screw. I cure these pieces in my PCB UV box. It's small enough and actually works quite well. It's just an array of LEDs at the bottom and at the top, and yeah, it works quite well. Don't worry, I'm not looking at this. Right, let's fit the nut. It just goes inside there. Now let's go try it out. Okay, that's fitting the little pen holder.
Make sure you hear the click.
Right, and now we fit the pen.
No cap.
Just drops in.
And screws to size.
There we go. Let's try it out. Let's give it a go.
Draw function selected.
And there we have it, folks. A neat little attachment for just about any type of pen for a brother scan and cut. Thanks for watching.